Hey guys, if you could watch the whole video and like and subscribe, it's all free. And yeah, I'll see you on the flip side. Hello everyone, it is Yev here, and today we are almost done with the Gruul series. Here with our final Gruul deck, Budget Gruul. And before we get into the deck, I want to say my opinion on budget decks is more based on your collection as the budget player, as I am also free to play, if you guys didn't realize. But it let's say you have 4 mammoths but no Lobstruck beasts, or you have Bone Crusher giants. Put those in. It's all good. Because a lot of the times you're gonna have some of the cards, but not all of the cards. Like, if you have more Henges, more Ember Cleaves, put them in. If you don't have the Fabled Passages, that's fine. Put in Evolving Wilds. Like, just kind of sift and put in what you think works for you. Like, let's say you're versing a ton of rogues, and you have Ox of Agonis. Exile 8 cards from your graveyard. You can put that card in. Like, sort of build the deck to your environment. This is kind of what I got. So, we're taking our Gruul Snow, and we're kind of mashing it with more budget cards. We have 4 Frostbite, 4 Blizzard Brawl. If you have Faceless Haven, put them in. We have Arachnir to deal with the rogues. We have, of course, somewhat, I guess you could call this the adventure combo. We have Rimrock Knight. It's more fast and aggro-y and less, like, slow, like Bone Crusher. But if you have Bone Crusher, put it in for the Rimrock Knight. It's a lot better. We have, of course, 4 Edgies, 4 Rimrocks, 2 Lobstruck Beasts. I know you get 1 from the Celestia Adventurers deck. So this is 1 rare, 2, 3, and then if you already have these, that's good. And then 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 rares and 3 mythics for this deck, and the rest is all uncommons. A lot of people say, oh, free to play? No rares, no mythics. I'm like, this is like 20 rares. How am I supposed to craft this? So yeah. We have Mass Vandal. This deals with some of the more Sultai lists. Like, I know Sultai has Binding the Old Gods, deals with Banishing Light. This deals with Heliod. Heliod, Maul. This card is pretty insane, and it deals with a lot of threats. We have 4 Brushfire, of course, 2 Landmark Visionary. In my last video, we played Historic Gruul, and this is kind of like a 3 mana mana dork, but you get a draw card off, so it's pretty nice. And of course, 2 Ember Cleave, 2 Great Henge, 4 Fabled Passage, and 20 lands. As you can see, we have a lot higher curve, less 3 drops, but if you have more Bone Crusher Giants, put them in. Like, this is all based on your collection. So let's just jump into the games. And yeah. And we're jumping into match 1 right here versus MTG Rabbit D. Okay. And this hand is nice. These hands aren't really based on like what you can do. It's more of a slower but more aggro. So, 1 red land. I don't know who this is. It's maybe a Reader Rabbit streamer. I could see that. Just playing some like stuff full of rare deck. Wouldn't be surprised. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we have 2 plays here. We Rimrock, and then next turn we can do some stuff. Or we just Lobstruck Beast. So I think we Rimrock here. So next turn, ideally, I think we Rimrock, land, Lobstruck Beast, adventure side. And this looks to be like mono green snow adventures. Snow greatness? I'm not sure. Okay. Ooh, okay, yeah, so I think it's better to play the Brushfire. It's just a more overall nice threat. And yeah, it's pretty good. Putting in for 6 here, down to 14 already. Really nice. So next turn, we may be able to pump one of our creatures. Can ideally draw a red land or a green land. ideally red land, so we can eventually Ember Cleave. So we go red land, left our beast, pump whatever he blocks with the beast. Okay, green land, that also works. So we may want to just steal that in Search of Greatness. Here, I'm gonna attack first, just to see what he does. Let's see, where does he block? Or she. Where does the opponent block? No blocks. Okay. I'm trying to think what... Okay. So, yeah, I think we buff here. Get in for a ton. And I guess we just hope we can get lethal. Let's see, what does he have in hand? He may just henge here, which would be fine if we draw a red. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Questing Beast makes sense. So this looks to be in Search of Greatness, with like questing Beast in. This looks to be mono green aggro, but with in Search of Greatness to get a really nice curve. I'm kind of trying a Gruul in Search of Greatness deck. It's not going that well. It's not as good as I thought it would be. Okay, let's see. We can steal that in Search of Greatness here. Swings in for 10 here, but he may be dead next turn. We can draw a red land. If we draw a red land here, yeah, we have lethal, I think. Yeah, we have lethal next turn. Just need a red land. That's not a red source. Okay, so now I'm trying to find out what the play is. So we have two options. We Vandal, Edgy, or we Rimrock after Edgy, hoping to draw land. Let's do that. We still have to deal with the threat that is in Search of Greatness. Aw, second Innkeeper, that hurts. That hurts, man. So yeah, no attacks here. He probably has lethal here. Garter Throt, yeah, we can't deal with that. GG's, well played. And I guess we jump into the next match. As you can see, guys, we got him down to 6. That's pretty close considering how many rares and mythics he was playing. And honestly, this deck, we just didn't draw that red source. If we had drawn the red source a turn earlier, or right then, we would have won the game. So yeah, let's just jump to the next match. And we're into the next match. Our opponent's name is Palatelesia. Okay. And this hand is a Snap Mole. Okay. We're gonna have to throw back one of the Arachniers. I think that's gonna be what we're gonna throw back here. Yeah, but I think that was good. We did pretty well, I'd say, considering our opponent was playing a ton of rares. I didn't see a single uncommon besides the lands that entire match. So I think we did pretty well. I think we bought him an Arachnier here. Turn 1, we go Arachnier. It's really good versus rogues, and honestly is pretty nice as just an attacker. Just a 1-2 deals with a lot of threats. Snow covered swamp from our opponent. It's probably a control deck of some sort. Or maybe an aggro Rakdos deck, I'm not sure. I'm kinda just guessing here. You know, trying to figure out. Looks like mono black, maybe. Maybe this is my list. Definitely not hinting future videos now. I wouldn't do something like that. Who would do that? Who would hint their future videos? No, no. Oh my god, discard your hand, nice. That was a pretty nice draw from our opponent. Just making us discard there. As you can see, I'd say this deck is powerful in like bronze and whatnot, but as you get higher you need more rares and mythics to sort of compete. Especially in flat where everyone's playing like good removal and whatnot. Play this out. Down to 13 here, but this I noticed a lot of oh my god, a lot of people a lot of players don't like threatening the ranks, so they won't play their free-to-play decks in the ranked queue. But in my opinion, if it's not gonna work in ranked, what's the point? So yeah, I'm just trying to show you guys a really powerful deck. It may not do as well because I'm in like flat, but I think you guys are starting to see like the power of this deck. Let's just hope we stop drawing land. Yeah. Yeah, Terragrid. I don't think we can deal with that. Oh, there's our mana dork. Only a couple turns late. It's all good. See. Yeah, well, he's playing mono black Terragrid, and we don't have any way to deal with his threats. Yeah, we're just gonna have to concede the match. GG's, well played. The deck is good. It's just not as good. See, this deck is good against the top meta decks where we're facing lots of rogues, lots of the Sultai control deck. But in the lower ranks where we're playing against jank, it kinda suffers. So let's just jump into the next match. And we're in for our third match. I'm thinking of doing a shorter video for this one, maybe just 20 minutes, but still unsure. Just because I don't think this deck is going to be as powerful as our Snow Gruul deck or some of our other decks. Links in the description. Links in the description. Sorry if I just shattered some of you guys' ears. But yeah. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe doing some more StarCraft content. One of my favorite games looks to be the most hated deck that I know. Trickery. We are versing Tybalt's Trickery combo, I think. Trickery combo. Yes it is. How did I know? How did I know that my opponent's deck was Trickery combo? I just knew. I just knew, guys. Played against too many of these decks, and I hate them with burning passion. For valid reason. To be fair. See, he's gonna Valky and counter the Valky. Watch it. Watch it. I told you guys, I know these things. Elzugan grabs Prismatic Bridge. I think that one's fair. Okay. That one wasn't too bad, like, when they, like, just get free again. That one hurts my soul. As long as he doesn't pull something amazing. Yeah. I think we just win this game from here. Oh yeah, this is GG's. Oh my god, let's go. Yeah, I think we have lethal with the Embercleave. Oh, what? He has it again? Jeez Louise, this man's committed to trickery. Oh! He's also unlucky. That's what you get for playing trickery combo. Ops. He doesn't realize he doesn't have a turn. It's just a little bit of damage. Yeah, he can sack the Tormod's Crypt in response, which is why this is taking way too long. He may just rope. Roping is where you so in Magic, you get a rope, which signifies how much time you can use, because they don't want people just sitting there forever, waiting till their opponent concedes. So yeah, we just Embercleave here. Did I throw the game again? No. Yeah, he conceded. Let's go. And now you can see how, like, my opponent's deck had a ton of mythics and rares, and our just budget deck just, like, slapped them around. Like, look at this. One. Oh my god. Just so many mythics and rares just in that graveyard. We're just wrecking them. On to the next match. And we're into our next match, and I believe final. No. One more match after this, I think. Yeah. Okay. Unless I can't count, guys. Which I may not be able to do. I am unsure if I am able to count. It's difficult to, like, I know I have 5 fingers, but making sure that I have 5 fingers, that's the difficult part. Because sometimes I, like, gnaw on them, Next thing you know, you're gonna have like 4.5 fingers. Or 3 fingers. And that's a no bueno. You want 5, not 3.5. It's just not as appealing, if you understand. Like imagine you like walk in with like 4.5 fingers and you give a thumbs up and there's like half your finger just gone. That'd be so weird. You're like, and everyone just like kind of hurls in their stomach. They're like, oh my god, what did he do? Like, oh yeah, he did that on purpose. It was like, what? What? Okay, hard cap. Then. So this looks to be mono black something. Mono black aura is just a mono black deck, I assume. That's how I like to think about it. Just go. It just gets me in the mood. Gets me energized, guys. You guys probably don't understand. So no one truly understands me. Taking deep inhales through the nose really helps me calm down. We want to exile Throne of Death. I was thinking about not exiling, but then I realized I can kill the Eidolon. You can see our opponent already. Pretty sure they're stuffed with rares, so let's just see if we can wreck them. I love wrecking decks that have tons of rares. It just gives me the, you know that feeling that you get when like someone just like rolls over and dies after like you wreck them? It feels so good. And that's kind of how it feels when I'm playing this deck and I wreck all the decks with Mythic. What is that, 3 rares now? Our deck has only 4. Eat that. I know, you can't. Can't beat the deck with only 4 rares. They wipe my board. Please don't. Oh, Egon, jeez. I think that's rude. Egon may be rare, but he's also a good rare. That's why we're all attacking here. We can kill the Egon and get in there. Yes, our Remark Knight dies, but we have the Mammoth now. And that's already the 3rd Egon. The Throne of Death is an Egon. Just split. See, with Egon, they kind of like took his scythe and they like smushed it. And that's how they made the Throne of Death. Smushed up his scythe. It was like, what the heck, guys? We're like, we're making you a cool throne. Come on, man. Okay, whatever. And that's Kaldheim lore for you. Definitely all factually true. Nothing is wrong with my lore. All completely correct lore. Nothing is false about that. Definitely. This is all factually correct. Egon actually does have this. The scythe is actually the Throne of Death. You guys didn't realize. You know now. It is the Throne of Death, and that is just the Mammoth here, because that is game. Yes, let's go. I think. Yeah. Okay. And onto the post-game wrap. And we're back for the post-game wrap. And I think this deck did pretty well. I noticed I haven't versed a single rogue player. I'm looking at Untapped GG right now, and rogues is kinda down. We got like new teamer, Sultai, whatever. Mono red. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but yeah. This deck did pretty well. Changeling, Mass Vandal did pretty well. Overall, the deck is good. If you have more rares, put them in. Rares are probably like the backbone of MTG. So if you have more rares, just put them in. If you have, let's say you only have 2 Fabled Passages, just put in 2 Fabled Passage. Put the other evolving models in. No need to, like, craft a bajillion rares. Just, like, slowly increment your way until you're playing Snow Gruul. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment. If your comment is, wow, great job, nice job throwing the game, that's helpful for me. That helps me in the YouTube algorithm. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.